of the most beautiful and exotic locations in the world, the Philippines.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell lies, to create havoc and absolute chaos, and to blindside people. First day on Survivor is a lot like losing your virginity. You know, a hell of a nervous but mostly excited, and the only thing on your mind is you hope you last longer than you thought.
Seamus.
Yeah. Thinks he's top dog, definitely top.
I work in media as a travel copywriter.
I'm not here to make friends. I don't care about what they do for a living or how many kids they have. I don't give a rat's whatever.
Elise.
Seamus.
Seamus.
Where's Seamus? I don't know where they went.
So you think for the first vote, strength would be the right way to go?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so too. I think before we get too deep into strategy, let's get the shelter done.
Let's get that done and then see how it all pans out.
What's your feeling so far?
Fioc's getting on my nerves, but we'll see how that goes on.
Yeah, same here.
He's itching you.
What's his name again, the Indian guy?
Ace.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured him out yet.
You know, the first vote's going to be on strength, and I think no one's going to align with Ace this early. So if you want to take control of the game early, you might need to bring him in and blindside someone in the opposing alliance, and then take him out next. And then if he does have his neck on the chopping block, and I manage to blindside someone else and save him, you know, I'm guaranteed his vote at the next tribal.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah. But doing that will give us control. I think every villain needs a minion, and I think Ace is going to be the first one.
I'm feeling very anxious because, oh man, this is too early. It's the first day.
The people we chose for the fire-making challenge was no mistake. If we lose the challenge, the tribe will always turn to those people and go, you messed it up. Which is great for me, because it's not me. We just want to vote on strength for the tribe. Oh, Ace was the first name that came up.
Okay, done.
That tribal coming up soon. It's interesting how everything's sort of just initiated. I've had a couple of conversations myself.
Ace is very trustworthy.
Yes.
Which is a huge thing for me. He's not someone who's going to flip.
So I think we've got to look at threats. Because, I mean, not all the challenges are physical. I mean, fire-making.
Yeah.
You know,
Who's left over?
I'm thinking Tom. Had Tom on the blind side. He's a strong competitor. He's a very likable guy. Socially, he's the best in our tribe, and I want to execute that as soon as possible.
I don't think this is the time.
You think it's too soon?
Yes.
Maybe too much. But I think we tell him, we listen to him, we go chat, he's going to approach us and say what we're thinking.
Yeah.
I think we say logically, Ace. We go along with it. Yeah. Let's keep that story going.
Yeah.
And then hit it to the blind side. Let's start this game properly. I love it. And that. We'll come up with a better idea. Well, I think we need to go for Tom tonight. It's going to be a blind side. Strength isn't really a factor. It's more about trust. And a name that came from Tom and Neil was yours. Okay. But I've chatted to the girls. We're not happy with that. We'd rather take Tom out.
Yeah, I was thinking Tom already.
In other tribes face and they say, this is your first chance looking at the new tribe. Tom, load it up, but not much strong.
This craves a blindside, right?
Yes.
Loves the game so much.
Yes.
I'm just thinking, because if we're going to eventually throw him out, listen, that would be genius to do it.
Yes.
Because, just listen, then we have Neil.
Yes, you got balls, girl.
We have Neil, we have Tom.
Yeah.
Then if you're on board.
Definitely.
And then me.
Yes.
We need a fifth one. Elise is with me on this blindside. If she gets Ace to come with us, we are 5. And then we'd get Seamus out. And that's the blindside he was craving and bragging about the whole time. If we pull this off, it'll be amazing.
Love your work, girl.
Ah, thank you.
After Seamus, he approached me. The problem with that is that I'm a bit skeptical about Seamus.
Yes, baby.
He wants to play the game. He wants to be the hero of Survivor. But you can't be that ruthless.
Remember, timing is everything. And if you give your moves away too soon, you will be falling for a blindside.
My name became the stronger candidate than what Ace is. I didn't see that coming. But that's Survivor. You never see it coming.
Tom approached me. Turns out that 2 of my alliance members, Shawnee and Elise, flipped on me. As soon as I realized that Tom knew, it sunk in. And that first feeling of betrayal came about. Now that Tom knows that I'm going for him, I have to completely change my plan. So they're going for me tonight.
Who,
We don't have the numbers.
who knows?
We've got Vusi, we got the numbers.
Let's stick to it.
It's 4 vs 5. It's us 4 plus Palesa.
I'm cool with that.
Ace definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously you two. And Vusi, he seems to be in it with us.
Ace, we need to get him out.
Yeah,
Now.
no, definitely.
I'll be broken if I'm voted out first day. I'll hide under a rock for months.
I highly doubt it.
Literally, the ace that I don't have up my sleeve is Ace. But then neither does Seamus.
He's a threat. He's got to go. First one out.
Well, Seamus's name has been bandied about as somebody who's been approaching people. I felt it was too early, but the great thing about what Seamus has done, he's brought people's characters forward so quickly. And I will be the first one to say my original perceptions of people have been absolutely wrong.
Only one survivor at the end of this, and your game starts when you step on the island.
Seamus, back home, it takes us years to surround ourselves with people that we trust. You don't have that luxury here. You need to get through that process very quickly. How do you go about doing that?
At this stage in the game, trust is earned. And the only way to earn that is to put pen to paper and place your vote. Being the first tribal council for this tribe, where you vote is going to establish the alliances going forward. But the people I've confided in and have made plans with, I entirely trust at this stage.
First person voted out of Survivor South Africa, Philippines. Seamus.
And I'm a huge fan of the show, and to go out first is obviously heartbreaking. And I think I came in a little bit too hard, played the game a bit too strongly. I should have pulled the reins back from the beginning and realized, these people don't want to play the game hard.
You came out running instead of crawling and then walking.
I was outplayed, outwitted, and obviously outlasted.